What's up, everybody? Welcome to Planet-Pepe. Me and Storm Cloud hanging out. Let's talk about Daft-punk, which is a band from France, I believe, a two-piece band from France, who were really like interesting. I guess to kind of piggyback off the last video I made about like Lady Gaga. Not that I'm comparing the two, but like they have some interesting like dressing stylistic choices which is it's kind of like they dress like robots. They kind of like, you know, they got a very interesting like wardrobe choice, which I don't hate. I'm just saying is interesting. But they're really good. I listened to their whole album, Homework. Obviously I know their song Get Lucky, which is an amazing song. I think it came out in like, you know, the mid 2000s, like 2010 or something. And you know, it's interesting because there was this girl, I'm not going to say her name. There was this girl back in the day who I knew fairly well, who I had like this biggest crush on, like this biggest, like just like wholehearted, like, oh my God, like can I marry you kind of crush. You know, it wasn't like a cheap thing. It was like, oh my God. And she loved Daft Punk, and she kind of got me into it a little bit. You know, like she kind of actually like she liked it so much. And like I remember when we would be at like pool parties and stuff. I mean, she was so out of my league, I could never make a move, but we knew each other, you know, and like we were friends, and like whenever we would be at like, I remember we would be at my boy Dan's pool and stuff like that. Like we would be at pool parties and she would play Daft Punk, you know, and like I didn't really know too much about them before she introduced me to it, but they're they're really good. I think they're from France. They're a two-piece. You know, they almost kind of remind me of, not in a like in a stylistic way, but like in some kind of way, they almost kind of remind me of Savage Garden, like a little bit, just a little bit. Like if I had to compare them to somebody, but they're definitely unique in their own right. And no, she introduced me to them. I think I knew of them before her, but like the fact that I had such a big crush on this girl, you know, and like she was into him, made me get into Daft Punk, you know, like a little bit more. Like I was just kind of like, oh man, like, you know, if she's into it, like I gotta check this out, because she was like one of the coolest girls I've ever met. I was single at the time. I mean, I was probably maybe, I actually think I had just broken up with a girlfriend. I think I was maybe like 24 or something. I was like, you know, I was a kid, you know, and oh my God, like I fell in love with that band. Like this is a really, really good band. They're unique. They're definitely, they have their own style. Like they're not typical, but I like the hell out of them. So yeah, she got me into them, and yeah, all right, Planet Pepe, everyone. Peace out. Bye.